everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my sister is back. We're going to have a full redesign. Yes, she's broken it again.
Yeah. It's somewhere in the post bag. Didn't tell you that, but...
So when you've shipped off somebody's nice, pleasant jewellery, you've sent them off your nail as well.
No. You know the big sacks, like the Santa sacks that you put all your posts in?
Oh, right, a mail sack.
Yeah, like a mail sack.
Right. When you said
I had it. I'm fairly
I was thinking
certain.
jiffy bag.
No. I'm fairly certain it was on when I started stuffing things into a mail bag, and then when I finished, I was like, my hand feels funny. Oh, well, that's somewhere in the mailbag. I'm not going to go dive and find that because I'd already sealed it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So my sister basically is a 2.5 weeker. She knows this, but she always pushes it to 3 weeks. Always, right?
Yeah.
So up until 2.5 weeks, you had no lifting, you had
Everything
all
was
your
fine.
nails on, everything was fine. By the time we got to last night, well, yesterday afternoon, you messaged me and went, they're all really brown, shall I just soak them off? And I was like, do you know what? Go for it. Because
about half of them had lifted. On Wednesday, after I'd lost that one, I checked them. Everything else was fine. Yesterday, I was just sat there having lunch, and I was like, loads of them are lifted. Shall I soak them? And Shoda was like, yeah.
Because basically, she was going to have her length down, so it was going to be a full take-off anyway. Yeah. Pretty much. So I was like, hey, you want to do that? Brilliant. Save me a job today.
So I did that whilst watching the F1 last night.
So my sister decided that she sent me a picture for inspiration.
I did! Of hair.
Yes.
Really cool dye job of hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, come on, show the picture.
Just a sec. Let me find it. Oh my God. Let me find it. You're going to have to wait while I find it.
It's yeah, this is not Blue Peter, people.
Well, you didn't tell me to.
Why would I not?
Beforehand. I don't know. Words
fail me often.
Yeah, it's me. Oh no, it's not her.
Yeah, so basically, my sister was like, oh, I've seen this really, really awesome thing. I want to send it to you as inspiration. There I am thinking it's going to be a nail set. She wants, no, it's hair. And I kind of looked at it and went going,
That's upside down, isn't it? Oh, yeah, good thinking. There we go. That's the right way up for you guys.
Yeah, so that's my inspiration for today's set. So
mermaid! From
that, I have pulled out 4 colours to use in this set. The only stipulation my sister gave me was that she wanted Fiji waves.
I know that it stains like a bugger, but I love Fiji waves. It's the most fabulous colour.
Which is fine. And then I did a couple of little swatches.
Pretty.
And then it was like, oh, should we add a blue or should we add a purple in that? Because I was going more for a blue because there was a lot of blue in the colour. But you were like, no, you showed me a purple. And
You showed me it on my last set.
Oh, that's violet. That's not the one I want.
No, there was a purple that looked like that on my last set. And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Mermaid.
Yeah, that was it.
Now, here's some really, really sad news. Moyra is no longer in the UK. All of their Facebook sites are now down. Their website is down. I mean, there's been no notice, announcement, nothing. All of a sudden, all their posts stopped in October. No, September. Went on the website because, of course, it was coming up to all the sales and everything. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to stock up on stuff.
Yeah.
Nope, they're gone.
Oh. Well, that's pants. They are French, aren't they? They're a French company.
So I can buy them in the US, but I'm not paying the shipping charges from the US to the UK.
Yeah, I'm well aware of the shipping charges from the...
Yeah, I'm not doing it. There are plenty of other colours, so and like I say, I mean, their prices have gone up so much as well. It was nearly £100 for a litre of monomer.
Whoa.
And it used to be 70 quid. I mean, that's a huge jump.
That's a huge markup, yeah.
Especially when nobody was doing nails for 2 years. You know, you want to be shifting your product, not...
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been experimenting with CJP anyway. So I'm just going to be probably moving more towards that. Everybody's really into knot polish as well, which is...
I don't know knot polish.
Yeah, I'm like, do I need more brands? So anyway, so that we've got one picture, we've got this, and then I've just pulled out loads of other stuff for my sister to have a look at. So I've got some of these. I have got a glitter.
Ooh.
I have got another glitter.
Ooh.
And I have another glitter. And I have flakes.
Ooh.
And those are not yours. And I even have some funky paper.
Ooh.
So, somewhere in amongst this mass, we are going to make a design. I have no clue what we're going to make yet. My sister is now going to stare at this stuff whilst I do all the prep stuff on her nails, which actually isn't so much because...
they're mostly off.
Yes. Woo-hoo!
Awesome.
So I'm going to put those in front of her face.
Yay!
Let's move
So
stuff.
many pretties.
So it really depends which way you want to go. More purpley, more pink, more green.
Yeah.
Flakes are just awesome. See, because what I was thinking with these, because I've got the 4 colours,
Yeah.
I could make like a little square
Yeah, yeah.
of the 4 colours.
Ooh.
See, if we were doing an infill, I couldn't use something like this because they need to be fully encapsulated and they're quite...
Yeah. They're chunky.
and they're time consuming.
Yeah.
Depending on what we do with them.
Yeah.
I can even just make like a few little...
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, if anybody's not seen videos of me and my sister, this is the random stupid that we get up to.
Yeah.
I found it much easier actually not putting your hands on a stand.
Yeah. Because I didn't wander off. You
Yes,
kind of
I'm
just
holding
helped me.
you firmly. Like, la, 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 I've got you. Oh, cold hands.
Yeah.
I got you
There's always me with the
under
cold
my
hands.
skin. I'm going to push these cuticles back, which are not looking bad actually.
No, I gave them a little kind of moisturising, a bit of a pushback yesterday, just as I was taking things off.
It's always good to nourish your fingers after
Yeah.
you've used acetone on them.
They always feel really dry afterwards, so yeah, I always like to give them a bit of moisturiser and just so they don't look quite so sad. I didn't mean to attack myself. I didn't attack myself.
That's a
taking my
paper
nails
cut,
off. That's
apparently.
a paper cut.
Not convinced
From a-
I believe her, but I'll let her off.
From a cardboard box. So I don't.
Little boxes, little boxes.
Little boxes made of ticky tacky. Don't know how the rest of the song goes, but it's all made of ticky tacky.
Yep.
Never watched the show though.
I didn't even know it came from a show.
Yeah, a show called Weeds. I watched the first couple of episodes, I think, and then it went just
Weeds?
Yeah. Yeah. About a suburban mum who sells pot after she gets divorced.
That was way before that.
That's where the song.
Because Nana used to do that.
But that song is in the intro to Weeds.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
I was right about Beckham and his metatarsal earlier. I'm going to be right about things today.
Okay. So that means you're going to describe what we're doing, are you?
Oh God.
Right. Brand new file. I'm just going to take the edges off. This is just a file I use to take the edges off.
Yep. Finger condom.
Don't need it yet.
I've kind of shaped them as well, so hopefully there won't be too much of that unless I've got them mostly squiffly. I've gone a bit more ovally
Yeah.
than almondy this time.
No, you were not almondy particularly. You were more pointy.
I was more triangularly.
You were like
triangularly.
you were verging on stiletto with those points.
Yeah, I've got a bit more roundy. So I was kind of like, let's change
I can't remember
shapes
which ones I
slightly.
did and which ones I didn't then. I'm just going to redo them.
Oh, all of them. Just all of
Yeah,
them.
just all of them. This
Yeah.
is what happens. You just distract me with stuff.
I know. How dare I talk to you?
That's disgraceful. Yeah, no, I like more roundy.
Yeah. Yeah,
More
that's
roundy
kind
is
of like
good.
I haven't been roundy for a while. Let's
Yeah, you haven't been round here for quite a while.
3 weeks.
Boom, boom. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Oh no.
Damn it. Run away, run away.
Oh, we're going to be noisy now.
Oh, not that noisy.
Oh no,
Cuticles.
we're just doing cuticles. Yay.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to have my coffee and stare at shiny things for a few minutes.
Not her coffee is shiny.
Oh no, my coffee is bubbly. I've got super coffee.
There we go. I'm looking at it again there. That's not red. That's not
That's not
red.
red.
That's not red. Stop looking forward as well. I'm right on cue. My tumble dryer goes off.
Obviously. At least yours is quieter than mine.
Well, yours sings, doesn't it?
It does. It
Yeah.
plays a happy tune.
I want it to do like Mission Impossible or something. Go do 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 do, and then you have to run to it before it self-destructs it all.
I don't want that amount of stress from a household appliance, I'm going to be honest.
But I would just laugh so much. You would be brilliant. You do realise you haven't midget-sized the chair either.
I have. I have.
Just to explain that to anybody that's new here, my sister is only 5 foot.
Yeah,
I am
it's a toddler.
5'7". I normally sit on that chair when I'm doing computer stuff.
With your silly hat on.
Yep, with my hat of power when I'm gaming. I had to explain to my sister what a gonk was today. She just looked gone out at me.
I've never heard the phrase. Not in the context.
So now I've got my gonk staring at her,
Staring at me.
even though it has no eyes.
Doesn't stop things from staring just because they have no eyes.
It kind of does.
Nope.
Well, they can't actually see with no eyes. There's a joke there about having no idea, isn't there?
No, not hitting the light button.
I've lost her in glitter.
Sorry, I'm staring at glitter and not glittering.
Which means that her hand is actually staying still for once.
I'm awesome.
Sometimes. I've only got this on a low speed, about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. I'm just going in forwards, and then in a minute I'm going to put it in reverse. And this is just getting any cuticle off the nail plate. Look, technical stuff. Woohoo! And random stuff going on in the background, but there was always random stuff going on in the background. And there's generally a small child invasion at some point as well.
Yep, we've got 2 incoming. Have you locked them out? Nope, they're just failing at door. What did you get stuck on?
The door, it wouldn't open.
Oh no.
Damn it, they succeeded.
Yeah, she pushed the handle down and I was using my head to push it. I was walking into the door.
You're not supposed to use your head to open a door, dude.
So, Eleanor, look at all this sparkle.
Ooh,
Some of this is
I
going on.
like that one.
Do you? What else do you like a lot?
Eleanor! On that one.
Yeah.
On that one. Like all of the glitters.
You like all of the glitters, okay?
She did the ball over there. Over by the beach.
I'll put it in reverse and we're just going to go round the other way.
So what do we do with the paper?
I cut it up and stick it in.
Ah, cool. I was trying to figure out how the paper worked.
I mean, I was going to make a joke there. I was like, can I make a swan? Like origami. And it will sit on top of your nails.
Yeah.
Gonk behind you. Behind you. Gonk.
See, even my children know what a gonk is.
Well, that's because you've taught them. Are we still thinking smile line?
No, thanks. No.
Potentially.
Okay.
Oh, I like Tony Hawk. I like Tony Hawk. It's really fun.
They're currently talking about something on the Xbox, people.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk is not in my house.
No.
Teletubbies are actually 7 feet tall.
And they're very scary when they've got big red glowy eyes.
Most things are very scary when they've got big red glowy eyes.
Unless it's Rudolph. But it is his nose. He might have had a severe cold. or conjunctivitis.
No, even if Rudolph had glowy eyes, he would still be creepy by having the glowy red eyes. Things should not have glowy red eyes unless they're a demon, in which case they should. But still creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to swap to my ball bit.
It'd be like, go along with skate, and then it's like climb, trick, and just try and get in that.
It's the first game in ages I've got like Nintendo Club again, so you just go off for makes. Try and find it again.
Yeah, because it'd be like
Which one?
just try and do the whole course without falling from the massive.
All three.
The time was up, and you're like, no, I'm not going to cancel, I'm going to carry on going. You know, doing going up the hard pipes, doing the trick, landing back again to an island.
And it's doing a house with all the legs what we watched on your tab.
I have no idea what the kids are doing now.
Yeah, the other ones.
All I'm going to do is just going to finish these off. I'm going to drink coffee, see what my sister's doing, and then we will be back in a moment.
Yay,
Right, we're gonna film this hand. I've done the other hand, but don't you dare show it.
Every time we tried, we kept on getting invaded and invaded and invaded. So we're trying with this hand in the hope that we do not get invaded.
So I have done her
Prep.
cuticles. I am now dehydrating her nail. Oh, how professional does that sound? Oh, bit of dehydration.
Make it sound like a good thing. In most circumstances, that is a bad thing. Bad thing.
Good thing.
Hmm.
For nails.
Yes. And acid-free primer. Because sometimes you like it, and sometimes you don't like it, and sometimes you like its win, and sometimes you're like, no, we're filming. Can you just not invade for half an hour or an hour or a time, please? Thank you, bye.
Just yeah. Go play Scare Electrics with Grandad.
Yeah, good plan. Please let us get through a hand without too much invasion.
I'll be happy if we get through a finger without getting an invasion.
This is also true.
We haven't had a single one.
I know, it's been constant.
And about staring at cats' bums and weird stuff. I'm like, what?
To be fair, while we're waiting for things to calm down, we have spent the last 20 minutes talking about art.
Yes.
Which was an odd one. We don't normally talk about art, but there you go.
No, we don't. But you know.
Oh. We're hoping that Alex has disappeared off to play Scale Electric with Grandad.
Why?
So he stops invading us.
Invading.
Oh, did you just come in again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just when you started.
Yeah. Just like, no. Oh.
In fact, did we even say no? No.
Oh, just give us a little bit of time, dude. And he's like, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What? Oh, that was a show where they used to talk like that. Blah, 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 blah. Clangers.
Yeah. Yep. And the woo, woo, woo. That was a soup dragon, wasn't it? Who used to whistle away. Are you laughing at the game or are you laughing at Shona's whistling?
No, I just got started again and suddenly got shot.
Oh no.
Adam, what are you playing?
There you go.
Oh
Grand
my
Theft
god,
Auto
that was
San
awful
Andreas.
when it first came out.
Ah,
That's good.
no, San Andreas was a good one.
Remastered it, and they've just done another update for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me rephrase that.
Not
Adam was at that when it first came out.
Everyone was. And then you get better. But it's fun. It's a fun game.
GTA is what
Yeah, because they've just done a re-release, remaster thing. Because they're never going to release a new one ever again.
Right. I've put extra. A little bit extra in that join. What are you laughing at?
Just anything we could try to maintain. It's like that finger just goes, I'm going to get to this length and no further. I will not be longer than that. Then I will just snap.
Which was a very polite version to what I was going to go with.
It's a doo-doo head.
There it goes. I am this length and frick you!
That was feck, which is the Irish version, which is absolutely fine.
It's like, oh, you think I'm staying on? No, I'm out of here. Bye. Has gone out. In case yours really has. It's been posted off.
It's been posted off.
It's absolutely gone on a jolly.
I'm like, yeah, I didn't realise that I dropped it in the post bag, like the mail bag, big mail bag, until I'd already sealed it all up. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind. It's going off for a jolly somewhere. No.
I mean, there were worse things it could have been.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure it is not the strangest thing they found in a post bag. Mail bag. Oh. Hey-ho. I do think that bag was going to America, though, so if it stays in the bag, it's really going to go off for a jolly.
Right, what am I doing? I don't know.
Right. Oh, no, off camera, I'll show you my other hand.
Ah, yes.
So we were Fiji, waves and glitter on those two. If you're
Yes.
starting there.
And these do not breathe near flakes, no farting.
No, you've moved them
Burping.
closer to me, so I've got more chance of catching them when I fart this time.
Well, just don't fart. I mean, come on.
I will try not to. God, I love this colour. I always say that. I've had it in like 3 or 4 different sets now.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored of it and I hate using it.
I say when I was doing my own nails, I used this colour in a couple of my
So,
sets as well.
Look, I got to use Fiji waves. Oh, fuck. Really?
I love it.
I hate it.
I know.
I love the colour. Yeah, I love the colour.
It is a pig to use though. Having used it on my own nails as well, it is a pig to use.
Yeah, which is why you make me do it.
No,
Yes.
no, just I'd seen you'd pulled out the purple one when I was here last, and then I'd seen that picture of the hair, which I showed you earlier, which was freaking awesome. And then I was like, oh, Fiji waves would go brilliant with that, and it was true because Fiji waves does go brilliant, but it was a doo-doo head to use. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
I do have a gel polish this colour, which would be much easier though.
But you can't put glitter over it and make all the shiny wings.
Of course I can. Of course I can.
Okay.
You doubt my skills.
I do not. I never doubt
I doubt
your
my
skills.
skills.
You do sometimes, but I never do. Oh, look at that glitter. It's so fab.
It's so fun.
It is. It's a super fine.
I don't think they're laughing at our jokes there. I mean, it sounds like they're laughing at your jokes, but I mean, it was good timing.
It was. It was. It felt like I had an audience and I'd actually said a funny thing, but no.
I think it's Adam's driving skills on GTA that's currently.
Yeah, well, he didn't
Source.
crash into something.
I ran 2 of them over and then I ran one of my own guys over.
Oh, special.
That's what was funny.
Hey ho. Yay, sparklemas. Do love a bit of sparklemas. Yay. I remembered.
It's a good job you did, because I didn't. Oh, the peace and quiet, finally.
Relative.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're noisy, but I can cope with that.
Thanks, love.
You're most welcome.
Oh. Flaky, flaky bits to go in flaky mass.
Yep, the fumes have finally got to her.
I was trying to soak off yesterday. Eleanor kept being like, "Can I sniff that?" And I'm like, "No." She was like edging closer and closer and closer and closer. And I'm
Okay,
like,
you're getting really close to the flakes with your breath there.
that was true.
Back away from the flakes.
I will.
What am I doing on this finger?
That one.
Yeah, okay. But this is the most bizarre set.
It is. It is. There you go.
I did the most amazing smile line.
And then it didn't look right with all the others.
No,
We
she didn't
covered
like it, so we've covered it up.
Well, you didn't like it either. We were both in agreement that it was not great.
I mean, the whole set's just weird. And the smile line, however, was really great.
smile
Let's
line
just
was-
point that out.
The smile line was brilliant. It just looked really, really weird with the rest of the set, which was such a shame because it did look amazing. She did a cracking job, and then I was like, ugh.
Cracking job, Gromit.
That green is so bonkers. It's got so much glitteriness in it.
It's a metallic.
Yeah.
I love it how you just go, yeah, so you know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. Totes.
Basically, I'm just working super, super wet with this. And I'm just making it kind of mix together a little bit. So it's not a marble, it's kind of like a...
Watercolory blending.
Yeah. Did you just use the word totes?
Maybe.
What are we doing on this one? Right, this one we're going to do a traditional marble. Because I'm not doing a smart line on it.
No.
Now tilt the finger down. And then swirly, swirly. Down the side. And add some more.
Always love a marble.
I've got no idea what we said now. That obviously isn't going to be in the video because...
We were chatting about it in the other finger in and amongst everything. I can't remember either.
No, not a clue. I
To
mean,
be
we had a
fair-
whole conversation about Moyra and that doesn't exist, but I think that was before that point.
Yeah.
Right, that nail I'm going to come back to because I'm going to have to cut it down yet.
Yeah. And we're about to be invaded again.
And this one's the one where it's going to take some time. And yes, I'm about to get a child invasion as well. So we shall be back in a moment. All right, let's get this middle finger done. Yeah, just Deb, shut your face.
She's just blamed me for having a glittery finger, right? And she's just smeared glitter all over my finger. And now she's went to clear it up and she just smeared it around some more. And she's blaming me. And I'm like, I'm nowhere near the glitter. Apparently it's all my fault.
Absolutely. Always your fault.
Always my fault. Yeah. If in doubt, I'm to blame.
I mean, in fairness, it is generally you.
I know it is normally me, yes, but... But not always. What are you worrying about?
Not worrying about anything. I'm just talking about you.
Oh, you're just randomly growling at me for no particular reason.
You go, oh, I mean, it is normally me, but it's not always me. I'm like,
In this particular case, you smeared glitter all over me. I did not get glitter on myself, so it really wasn't my fault. Right. Unlike other videos where
I was going to say, I have the video evidence.
Yeah. Of the amount of times it has been me. I know, but there is also evidence of where it hasn't been me.
It wasn't recorded, so, you know.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen, can't prove it.
Yeah, if it's not on Strava, you didn't do it.
On what?
Strava. It's a running app, amongst other things.
Okay.
Do you want the other hand? Concentration. Intensifies.
Yeah. Shh. I have no idea what the kids are currently moaning about. I don't really care.
I don't know. Granddad's out there.
Good. Oh, that's better than the other one. Ooh, that one went better. Yeah, the first hand basically was, let's work out what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, and be invaded so you can get any kind of flow. And then this hand is going absolutely beautifully.
Except I've thrown glitter all over a nail that wasn't actually going to have glitter all over it.
Well,
Yeah, stuff happens.
more glitter. You know, it's not the worst.
Right, I'm going to get these cat and I'm going to just...
Well done, dude.
What?
He came in, he was silent, he came back out again, and he shut the door.
Oh my God, shut the French door!
OMG.
He did come in rustling a pack.
I know, but
Come on, compared.
Compared to the level of chaos they normally bring into the house, this was amazing.
Mom!
Oh,
Yes.
dudes.
Oh my God. Yeah, so my sister comes to my house, right, in the fluffiest jumper known to man, and I just take one look at her and go, really? Just really? And she's like, but I'm going to take it off. I'm like, Karen, how much fluff have you got everywhere on you? And then she's like, oh, I'm going to stroke the cat. I'm like, great. Black fluff, white fluff.
I did not stroke the cat with this hand knowing that you were going to do that hand. So I only stroked the cat with this hand, which you had already finished.
So you said that as though I give two shites.
Well, I was trying to be slightly less annoying than normal, so praise me?
Praise Jeebus.
No.
Ugh, right, that bead's horrible. Let's take that off.
No.
No,
No.
No.
Any particular reason?
way too wet.
Aha. It's like, did you drop glitter in there as well?
Street glitter all over the place, dude. It's my house.
Is this true? Your house is
Somebody said to
made
me,
of
"Oh,
unicorn
are you
farts."
looking forward to all the glitter for Christmas?" I was like,
Have you seen my house? It looks like the unicorns have been farting for 1,000,000 years.
it's not quite that bad, jeez.
There's always
a
random
little bit
glitter.
dramatic. Yeah, there is always random
There's
glitter.
always random glitter.
It is true. I can't argue with that one.
Like, I'll be round after you've just cleaned and it'll be looking all fabulous and clean, and there will still be glitter somewhere, and you'll be like, how? How has it gotten into... How? I don't know how you don't end up eating it.
I probably do.
You have got glitter in your clear.
I have got glitter in my clear, yes. Yes, I have.
Oh no.
I blame you on the fact that I told you not to get that close to the glitter and I think you breathed.
Totally didn't. Oh, I am so looking forward to top coat. Top coat. I like the beard now you've trimmed it. Yeah.
She's
and I
not
saw
talking
you-
about me there.
No.
It's like, yeah, Shona, I love your beard now. You've trimmed it. Okay.
I think you needed flags there. We had another small child trying to invade. They're in the conservatory. We had another small child trying to invade, and Adam was like, "Go, go, go!" with his with his hands, and the kid was like, "What? What?
What you doing?
What you doing?"
Please stop moving your hand.
Oh, but they're making me laugh. It makes me happy.
And now we go, right, so we're trying to teach my child to stop making loud noises, you know, and indoor voice. And I'm thinking, Grandad, I don't think you're the best person to teach him that one.
No. No.
Yes, so they should be using indoor voice.
Yeah. To be fair though, Grandad doesn't realise that he's as loud as he is.
Oh, I don't think Grandad realises he's going deaf.
And Grandad knows he's going deaf. I just don't think he realises that he talks very loudly to compensate. Doesn't realise that the rest of us can hear him.
That's why I whisper to him, like, sometimes just mouth things to me, like, what?
That's the kind of thing that the twits would do. You
No, I
meanie
don't
poo.
really.
Does it just bash everything?
Before you put a wet bead on, I wiggled. I did not do it as you were trying to lay down a bead.
She was trying to place it.
Yeah, and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You say that like I give the slightest...
I know.
Just stay still. As you then move your fingers, right?
Okay, that one was me.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah. Not everything is me. That was me. I own up to it. Nearly there.
Then are you going? Yes, and presents.
And presents!
Which I think it means. Oh, is that the sound of the kettle going on?
Oh,
Is it mew time?
I think it should be
I think you're hearing things, to be honest.
mew.
Mew,
Mew.
mew, mew.
Face forward so you don't move.
See, even Adam knows if you are not looking in the right direction, your hand wanders off. in whatever direction you are looking in. Yeah.
Thank you.
But you still have to look back anyway, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, why are you getting a little bit irritated on your video, Shona? What's going on? Yeah. She just keeps having fits of laughter every time I try and do something intricate, you know, around a cuticle. The bit we want to get nice and flush, you know.
Don't want to slice up.
No.
And typically, I run out of monomer just on the last nail.
To be fair, you did throw half your monomer all over the floor earlier, so...
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering that's the last of this monomer I've got. And like I say, I can't get any more Moyra, so that's out of the question now. That's gone into my special.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not a major one because actually I don't like their core system anyway.
And it's not as though you don't already have a whole lot of their colours.
No, but the problem is because they're such small pots, and yes, you don't need a lot, but by the time you've done a couple of sets of nails with a colour you really like,
Yeah, it's gone.
it's gone.
Yeah. It's weird they did it with no warning.
Yeah. And I tried to, you know, their Instagram is gone too. Because I messaged them on Instagram, I messaged them on Facebook. Nothing. It just says can't deliver your messages, this doesn't exist anymore.
Has the whole company gone under?
No, because if you go on the website, it's now an American site. But they haven't put any notice on the Facebook group, which has got, what, 8,000 people in it.
Weird.
That you're like, well, even if you got taken over by the American company, you'd still put a notice out to your customers and all the people that are following you. You know, that's what's happened.
Basic
So,
brand stuff.
yeah, it's all very, very odd. So, yeah, I'm most annoyed because obviously there had been a warning. It was coming. I would have stocked up.
Yeah, yeah. There are some colours of theirs like Treehouse.
Yeah.
I think you've bought that a few different times now because you love that colour.
And that's just it. It's some colours, even if you can find it in a different brand, they don't work the same way. It's like, you know, I like a lot of the Glitterbells colours. You know, I've got a few of those, but
You quite like their cores, don't you?
no, I
That's
didn't
not
like
them.
their cores. That's the one that both of us had lifting problems with.
Yeah. That's it. I was like, there was something to do with core powders and Glitterbells. And I was like, was it a good thing? It was
No.
very good or very bad? I can't remember.
So CJP, we like their core powders. They've got a brilliant range of core powders and they work the same way that Naio does. So I like Naio, but I hate Naio's colours. Because as you can see, they're very new. Just half a sugar, not a lot of milk. Yeah, so whereas with CJP colours, a lot of them are strength powders as well, so you don't have to cap over the top.
Nice.
So they're black. Oh, it works like an absolute dream. I love it.
Okay.
Now, black scares me.
Yeah.
The only thing is, don't cap over the top of it. Because it just makes it kind of bubbly.
Oh,
The
weird.
clear doesn't.
It doesn't mesh with it very well. or
No,
something.
and it's the only colour that I use that clear on that it just, I think because the black is just so pigmented. Whereas in white, it's the same intense pigment, but you won't see bubbles
you
in
don't
it.
see
But the black accentuates it.
You just hit my thumb now.
Sure, one, Adam.
Right, I'm going to get rid of that because it's just full of blub.
And stinky.
Yes. The paper towel, not me. I'm not stinky.
You're not stinky.
I'm not stinky. Oh, good.
No. I shouldn't be stinky. I had a shower yesterday. After park run. It was Jim's 100th run yesterday. So which is a milestone, and you can get a t-shirt and all that kind of stuff. So we went with friends for coffee and a donut at the best donut shop in the world. It's called Steamhouse Bakery.
I know. I was like, yeah, and that would be where?
Oh, Steamhouse Bakery. So we went to the one in Redditch because that's closest to us. But there's apparently one in Leamington as well. And they do the best donuts ever, and also amazing bagels for like lunch and stuff. But yeah, but you have one of their donuts and you don't really eat for the rest of the day. They're just amazing. So Eleanor had maple syrup and bacon donut. It's so nice. It sounds really weird, but it's actually brilliant. Jim had Black Forest Gatto. So it was a donut with like white chocolate ganache, like forest fruit filling, chocolate icing. It was just all the wonderment. And I had Biscoff. Oh,
Biscoffy.
Biscoffy. It was so good. And they do good coffee as well. And just once.
Biscoffy with your coffee.
Biscoffy with my coffee. And yeah, we've been there once for bagels.
That is the most beautiful view I've got right now. You're under an LED light with your head lifted up, and I can see straight up into your brain.
Cool. Is there anything in there?
No, not that I can see.
Damn.
Well, you got
Foiled again.
You've got some hairs going on.
They happen. I have hair everywhere. I have hair in lots of places I should not have hair.
You're supposed to have hair up your nose.
No. I say no.
It's
like hair in your ears. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you're supposed
I know
to have
you're
hair.
supposed to have hair in your ears, but I'm still like, ugh. I don't like it.
The reason I'm not doing anything at the moment, by the way, people, is the fact that I'm waiting for nails to dry.
With my freezing cold hands.
See, that one's all fine. But you hear the difference? There's no ting-tings.
There are no ting-tings.
Ting-ting.
Can you hear the difference?
Ting-tings.
One spoon in the teacup.
No. The sound difference between when you're tapping a nail that isn't dry yet to a nail that is dry.
So listen.
Dry?
Not dry.
A bit like a sound of a tempered glass and untempered glass.
What? Where did that come from?
Beer. Something to do with beer.
How do you know
me,
that?
Me
Been watching Squid Games.
Yeah, me and Jim were discussing Squid Games.
Oh, right,
And,
yep.
Yeah, that was probably the best episode that one.
Right, I'm going to let these dry and we'll be back in a moment when hopefully we've partaken in tea and other random somethings. Who
and
knows?
I'll stop banging on about donuts. But donuts are awesome!
I don't mind the conversation about donuts. I just don't want to be staring up your
They
nose
don't
whilst
do-
you're talking about donuts.
They don't do delivery. Like a couple of weeks ago, you'd had a really bad week, and I was like, I'm going to get Shona some Steamhouse donuts and take her and post them to her. And they don't do delivery. I was really, really cross.
You do realise you could buy your own donuts, stick them in a box, and send them via dad mail.
That didn't occur to me. You will get surprise donuts one Monday.
Excellent. I do love a good donut.
Yeah, surprise donut.
I'm like,
Surprise!
So that was the bacon one.
so long as you don't like shove it in my face and like, hey, here comes a donut, cat.
Just eat the bacon separately. We just normally get the crispy thin one.
Yeah, donut around my face, as in literally like stuck the donut. I mean, if it's a ring donut, my nose could go through the hole. It's you know.
That was exactly what was going through my brain of like ring donut round your nose.
It could be like a drinking game, couldn't it? Stick the ring donut on there and you've got to try and eat it without using your hands.
There is a game.
What, with a donut?
Yes.
Busted bagel.
Donkey.
What? That's the one with the elephant, isn't it? The trunk.
Yeah.
You basically put this in.
Donkey. Yeah.
Really? Where are you going with this?
That's a bagel.
No.
That's a bagel.
That's a bagel, but that's fine. That's not. I was like, you can't put that in a donut. That's wrong.
Show the bacon
You say,
on the donut
show her the donuts.
with the bacon.
I feel like you need to show everybody the donuts now because we're having a whole conversation about donuts.
Those were our celebratory 100 park runs donuts.
They are some
yesterday.
awesome looking donut. Yeah.
Yeah, biscotti and coffee.
I am not with the maple and bacon.
You say that, try it. It's really good. Jim had it. One of our friends got there 100 about 3 months ago, and we went and did the same thing for theirs, like you do. And
I hope you're not hitting those
no,
wet
I'm not.
nails off anything.
I'm not. And yeah, and Jim was like, I've got to try the bacon one, and he was like, it was surprisingly good. So, but yeah, Steamhouse Bakery. There we go. A local business that I'm all excited about.
Oh my god! Why is it at this particular point? Right, that hand, your other hand was hot the whole way through, and I fought with it. This hand is frozen.
Which is why everything's gone on nice and smoothly.
It has, but now we're like going. 3 years later. Boom.
What? No, that doesn't go with SpongeBob.
So what I'm doing, I am just sorting out the sides and the shape a little bit with this one, and then I'm going to come around the cuticles with my e-file, because I like to use my e-file for the cuticles because it gets in nice and tight, and I have less chance of decapitating her cuticles, because as we know, my sister has got very sensitive cuticles.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to add, we're not sponsored by Steamhouse Bakery at all. We just think they're awesome. So, like, just in that whole, oh, are you sponsored by them? No, we just think they're awesome. We got.
It's a bit like me and Glitter Stella. And
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
Oh, you've bought an advent. It's like, are you? What? Did they send it to you? Are you sponsored? No, I bought it.
I
Like,
just
why?
like 'em.
Why are you making videos on it? Because it's 24
Awesome.
glitters.
And it's awesome.
Why
And
would
I
you?
like the company and I support the company and I will share the love.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people seem to enjoy watching me have a nervous breakdown during the course of trying to do 24 videos.
You trying to the Christmas glitters every single year. I just watch you unravel every single year. You're like, yeah, it's going to be different. I'm going to do it differently this year, and it's going to be fine. And then as the month goes on, you're like, I think of nothing. My brain is empty. I have no ideas. What do I do with this?
Maybe I'm a piece of art then, because isn't that's what you just described a piece of art as a minute ago? You know, you looked at some. Yeah, you just said that about whatever artist that was that you were like, I don't get it. Then you saw it up in person,
Rothko.
and you were like, what was how you describe it, please?
Oh, sorry. So Rothko's, he's the guy who does the like, here is a red painting with like a couple of lines on it, right? They're kind of blurred in together. And I'd seen pictures of them and I was all a bit like, really? Is that art? And then a while ago, several years ago now, Jim and I were at a gallery and I saw my first Rothko in real life. And I just sat in this room staring at this painting with this feeling of impending doom and existential dread and, oh my God, I'm a small worthless thing within the world and nothing has any meaning and I'm such a frail mortal being. And I kind of left the room and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I've never had a painting have that effect on me before, where I felt like all those feelings from something that was a red painting with a line on it. It's really weird. Is it art? Yes, it is, because it created that response in me.
And there was a certain point where I get that particular glitter within the 24 and I go, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this glitter. My brain has gone to mush. I don't know how to make a concept out of you. What is it?
Yep.
And I'll kind of go, yeah, let's crack through this one and crack on to the next.
Yep. It all started because my daughter had painted a picture of Charles Dickens for school. And that's how the whole conversation started. And we ended up with me talking about the existential dread I felt when seeing a Rothko for the first time. Which, as anyone who's witnessed our conversations, that comes as no surprise that we wandered off into strange places.
No, it's what makes the videos interesting.
Well, maybe.
When we
I
go
don't
off
know.
on our own
Maybe most people just mute us because we're mostly talking nonsense.
No, because I get people comment going, oh, you two just make me laugh. Yeah, we make each other laugh too.
We do, and then you yell at me.
Well, yeah, because you generally do it at the most inappropriate moment going.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude, seriously, you want these intricate nails
I know.
and this, that and the other, and then you go, like, really?
Not as bad as that one where you were top coating and I completely and utterly got the giggles and hit the table and snorted and everything. That one was hilarious. I was like, I actually found that video and watched it back because I was like, surely it wasn't as bad as I remember. And I watched that bit and I was like, oh wow, that was worse. I really did want everything.
I mean, in fairness, at least with this video, we've had nobody fart. Because
Yeah,
there has been a run of those in my videos that the kids will come up next to us going, oh, look at those nails. Really? Really? I mean, there was one where honestly we're gagging.
Yeah. At least in this half, managed to contain the kids outside where they can fart with abandon. Oh, kids. And us. That's it, and the boys are just always like, we're just pootling around, having a chat nice and quietly, doing a bit of gaming, everything's all chilled out,
And we're just a mixture of chaos and carnage and
giggles.
giggles. And tea.
And tea. Well, they keep us topped with tea, otherwise.
No, they keep you topped with tea.
That's true. You sometimes drink your tea. Not normally, but sometimes. But I come to a crashing halt. You'll see it sometimes where I'll be like, la 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 la, stop. And we're like, we're taking a quick break now. And we come back 10 minutes later and I'm like, hi, I'm awake again now. I've had another top of caffeine. But that is my life. I'm very, very addicted to caffeine. I'm a kind of 10 to 12 cups a day girl.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Yeah. Mostly tea. Only 1 or 2 of them are coffee, normally. I drink more coffee when I'm with you.
That's because I've got good coffee.
You do have good coffee.
In fairness, though, I have one good coffee, and that fuels me.
For like an hour?
No, for the day.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
I might have
me?
2. 2 coffees is kind of my limit.
I'm kind of a 2 coffees a day limit, but the rest is tea. I'm like pretty much every hour on the hour.
Nope.
Cup of tea. Yeah.
I might have a Pepsi.
Oh no, you see, I never do fizzy drinks. I'm like,
Oh, pardon me.
sorry? I do prefer it when it's flat, but I don't really do Pepsi and Coke at all. I'm like, very occasionally, or maybe like if we're out and about somewhere and I'm running out of energy, then I might grab a caffeinated fizzy beverage, but not normally. Yeah, whereas you have more Coke and stuff than I do.
Yeah, Pepsi is what I tend to drink if I want to feel like I've had a sugar burst.
Yeah.
Because it's Pepsi Max, so it's not actually got any sugar in it. It's sweetness, but it gives you that effect of you've just
Gives
had
you
a
the
load.
feeling, yeah, of I can take on the world.
Whereas Coke, I will have as a mixer. So how like Malibu and Coke, it will
Yeah.
be a Coke Zero because it doesn't taste sweet.
Yeah.
And when you've got Malibu, which is already very sweet.
Yeah, it answers, yeah. Oh, okay. I could not tell you the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Oh, you
let
definitely
alone
could.
Between the different ones. I don't know.
If I put them in, you can instantly tell the difference between the two.
Okay.
It's not even close.
Is it because I have so few? I'm just like, Oh, phone dead.
Do you need a charge? There's cables up there. There's multiple.
Unless I'm going to be witness to yet another accident this week, then no.
What is it? Samsung. It's the old USB. That's why I've got one of those kicking around here somewhere.
He's got everything kicking around somewhere. Oh, I'm so happy with that one. That one's so much better.
Yeah. You see, that one looks more like a fern and less like a fish, whereas the one on that hand definitely looks more like a fish to me. I don't know why.
I don't know, but it also was a great concept for the art of I did some gem placements. Eleanor thought it was... What was her one? I was a fern, you were a fish.
She had something else in her
Yeah,
mind, didn't
she was something different.
Feather.
Feather, that was it.
Yeah. You're like, cool, it could be any of those things. That'll work. Oh, cheers, Adam. Yeah. I had a week of accidents this week.
Yes, but all is good now.
All is good now. Nothing broken, we don't think.
Just my soul from watching a Rothko.
Well, that has been several years now, so I think we're good.
I don't know why, but do you remember those weird, like, you know in Little Mermaid, the original Disney version, and Ursula turns people into those like weird little fish things. Not the eels, you know when she takes your soul or whatever, and she turns you that weird looking eel.
No.
Not eel, but yeah, that just popped into my head.
Oh, okay. Is that what existential dread looks like to you?
Apparently so.
Okay, cool.
Not quite sure what I can't even say it. Existential dread actually is. It's just some fancy word people use to describe art at some random points.
No, it's a bit of a hard one to describe. It's like the my very existence is
Futile.
mortal and finite and meaningless and worthless and without merit and doesn't need to, and maybe doesn't even exist, is possibly all an illusion. That's what
He totally needs to add some glitter to that shit, because that's just not on. Don't make people miserable.
Other people might look at it and not get that feeling. That might just be my reaction. I don't know. I don't know what the appropriate response to a Rothko is. I don't know what my response was, which was that. I'm sure other people are like, yes. The use of colour there is very something. And, yes, and you can see that he is trying to convey biscuits or whatever. Whereas for me, I was like,
sandwiches.
I've no idea if that's the appropriate response. It's like Moonlight Sonata, the bit of music makes lots of people feel really, really sad. It makes me feel really calm and chilled out. And I know that's not the appropriate response to that bit of music, but that's how that makes me feel, so that's fine.
I like that piece of music.
Yeah,
it's very calming.
Very calming. But lots of people say it makes them feel very sad.
It does have an undertone of sad because it uses a lot of flat notes in it.
Yeah, it's a bit melancholy, but not in a
Yeah, it's not a jig.
No, but I just find it very, very calming. But yeah, and I know that's not a normal response either, but that's fine. I don't have to have normal responses.
Come here, let me slap you and see if that works.
No, I'm not putting my hand in there yet.
No, you're not, because I haven't actually put anything on it yet. If you'd like to give me a moment, I will in fact put stuff on.
No!
Yes!
Okay.
Right, first things first, I'm going to... Yes.
Oh, not that one.
Nope.
Oh, is that honey?
What, honey legal? Yeah.
They
And then somebody
read
told me
an
what the...
MLM. They read like an MLM, like a commission-based.
Yeah, I mean, somebody told me what they charged as well, and I was like going, what? A normal firm of solicitors doesn't charge that much. And what exactly are you paying for here?
Yeah, and the people who are doing it don't seem to be legally trained. They just seem to be just general people.
Yeah, a lot of them, they're will writers, not solicitors. And there was a very big difference because obviously solicitors, you know, have a degree
bunch of
and
other things going on. Yeah.
yeah, will writers are not.
No. I say, yeah, I've always been a bit like, I mean, obviously, you know, no people with legal stuff, so that's fine. That's not a deal for me. But yeah, I always just looked at it and was like, it seems very weird that you'd get your will sorted out by somebody in the supermarket. Just always felt a bit like that's not the right place for that.
Eggs, bacon, funeral plan.
Yeah. I mean, the co-op actually does do all of those things.
Yes, it does. That's what I mean. That's why I just popped in my head. I popped in for some eggs and bacon and got a funeral plan whilst I was at it.
You see, weirdly though, with the co-op, I'm fine with that. I'm like, because it's the co-op and it's its own weird thing.
Right, we've wandered. So these are some lovely, lovely crystals that my sister has bought. These are in earrings, aren't they? Which you can buy from their website.
So UK hypoallergenic.gifts.com.
Woo!
Hello.
So yeah, we're going to use some of these, and I'm just going to make a little,
Just
little.
just a little cluster.
That's the word I'm looking for, a cluster.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was kind of doing the same. I was like, I'm going to carry on saying the word, and the next word's going to just pop into my brain, and it did. Hurrah!
Right, come on.
Okay. Whee!
Put it that way.
Foosball.
Yeah, so for what, 5 months we've had that sat there, nobody's used it. The minute we've moved it,
Who knows?
small children happen.
They forget things exist, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, it
It's
exists."
just been a dumping ground. Oh, come home from school, let's put some school stuff on there. Let's put a jumper on or a tie on there.
It is a flat surface. I must cover it in nonsense.
It stuck out. As soon as it was gone, I was like, wow, there's so much room over there. You know, it's all sitting down at the table, you don't have to like squeeze between them. The table and the games table.
Whee!
Just hope you put it back up properly.
Yeah, so it's not really a Christmassy set because we're not quite there. Well, you're not quite ready for your Christmas set, let's put it that way.
No.
Lots of other people are, but as you're going to get, yes, one more before Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we've got to do a shorter one next time because we're both away
Yeah.
doing stuff.
As is the way at this time of year.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I'm so far behind on Christmas. I know you're always way ahead.
I'm done.
I know. I'm so far behind this year. Last year I was all right, and this year I'm so far behind. And I'm like, okay.
And then 25% off everything. And then 20% off on top of that as well.
I mean, I can squeeze another one in there, you know.
So you can't have like a Christmas tree or something at school. Yeah. And to be fair, they're still been running with Christmas trees as about for years.
Oh.
Well, Oliver's been taking into account and stuff.
Yeah, next weekend's going to be brought to you by the great pre-Christmas cleaning. It's like you have spring cleaning and then we have pre-Christmas cleaning in our house because of our Christmas decorations.
Put that in. Don't bash it.
Go up on the 1st of December and come down on 12th night. So you can't really clean the house very well because I do go completely bonkers for Christmas. So before Christmas, I always have a really big clean. And that's next weekend. So that's a bit
How
boring.
exciting. I bought a new Christmas tree.
That's really exciting. I bought a new
It's
Christmas
not because
tree
you won't.
2 years ago.
You won't like my new Christmas tree.
Why not? That's not a tree, darling.
That is a tree.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
It says tree on it.
Yep,
That's not a tree.
Yep, that's my Christmas tree.
Nope.
Yep,
No.
Yep.
That's a sparkle
Now,
wigwam. That's not a tree.
yep, that's my tree.
You're
Yeah.
so wrong.
My sister looks like something out of a Woolworths advert
Oh
in
yeah,
her house.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like full on.
Everything.
Okay, imagine me with my glitter muss, like all my nail supplies and everything, and how much sparkle and bling and stuff I have, that's my sister at Christmas. Like, that's her house when you walk in. Okay.
3 or 4 Christmas trees, things hanging from the ceiling, garlands
Despite you've got the
everywhere.
smallest bloody ceiling in the world.
Oh yeah, yeah. The smallest
Yeah,
bloody
yeah.
house
She-
in the world.
Yeah, she lives in Hobbitville.
I do live in Hobbitville, but we're all short asses, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Jim is not exactly tall, is he?
I still have to duck at home a couple of places.
How tall is Jim?
Can I put some cuticle oil on, please? Not that hand, because that hand's just come out the lamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so she gets very...
I love Christmas decorate, but because of that, it means that for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, that was my beautiful smile line that I then had to put
I know.
jelly on it.
It looked wrong. So
in a set that is just completely bonkers.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. That bonkers. Yay! So yeah. Yeah, I can't really clean the house for 6 weeks, so spring clean, Christmas clean.
Get some little ornaments, but then we end up staying around.
Yeah. To be fair, you have 4 cats as well, which doesn't help with the whole Christmas
tree.
decoration
I was like,
situation.
where are we going with that?
Yeah, it's the whole Christmas tree
They're
situation.
fine with the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
We have ones at the bottom that belong to the cats and the rest belong to everybody else. And they just sit in the tree going ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I think we're only having 3 trees this year because I don't think we can fit the 4th in this year because we've rearranged things. Which is a bit sad.
I barely fit 1 tree.
I know, and you
In a
have
house
space for so many more trees.
No, because they're walking areas.
No.
Yes.
One of our trees goes on the living room table. Because we can't fit it anywhere else because we've got...
Kids have a tree in their room each.
Yeah, the kids have a
Fruit to
little
decorate.
There
you go.
three
Yeah,
foot Christmas tree in their room.
does as well. She's got a Christmas tree in her room, got a Christmas tree in the window, and then a Christmas tree on the table.
So
Trees.
yeah,
But the Christmas tree on the table is 6 foot high, and I have to bend it down because my ceilings aren't that high.
and there we go. This is my sister's random set for today. We went off on a complete and utter waffle tangent.
awful. Awesome.
Brilliant. Thanks, love. Can I point out the fact that it was your design? Other than picking out the colours, that is the only thing I have done.
No, they're awesome. I said the wrong words. Well, I hope you guys like them. I know Shonen's not convinced, but I hope you guys like them because I do, and they're mine, so that's fine.
So long as you're happy, that is all that matters in the world. I'm taking those as little baubles. Because they look like little baubles.
Do they look like little baubles? But
Little
you do
baubles.
always like a little bauble.
I do. And as just to point out, whatever redesign you're having is going to be green based.
Yeah.
And Christmassy.
Yeah. Okay. I can live with that.
Awesome.
Sorry, doing a little dance. You guys can't see that. Probably a good thing. Bye.
And on And on that note, that finishes this video. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you again in another feature-length movie. Probably some point Christmas time. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? No, I'm not doing your nails again tomorrow. I appreciate that we're doing them, you know.
I meant to say next year because by the time it goes live, it would probably be next year, but I just didn't say the words. My words have stopped. Bye
Just
words.
please go drink more tea. Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.